Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. So I know a lot of you, oh, sorry, I know a lot of you have noticed lately that I've been dressing a little bit more vintage. And I've always kind of dressed vintage from time to time. I have lots of vintage things or vintage looking items in my wardrobe. And since I've been doing my own hair and it's kind of short, I've been kind of feeling the vintage look a little bit more. So I wanted to let you ladies know how it is to kind of level up with a more vintage style or more classic style. I noticed that you do get attention. People definitely do double takes and they do compliment. So I think a lot of the vintage items and hairstyles and looks that I've been wearing, I've been trying to wear them out on a daily basis to see how people react or how I feel and how I don't know um, the rest of the world responds to it. And so far, I've gotten lots of compliments. Uh, I don't know that he was trying to pick me up, but he was trying to talk to me in the grocery store. This one dude, and also, I'm trying to remember, but it's been a minute because I've been dressing like this for a little minute. But I know that it's fun, and I always feel like people really appreciate how pulled together the vintage looks. Someone told me that they liked how put together I looked. I don't know what that meant, but I think it's because I was. I'm like, you have to do your hair. You got the makeup, the nice, bright lips, nails. Most of the clothes are like very neat, either fitted or with a belt tucked in. And then, of course, you have, the simple eye and the bold lip. And of course, the shoes and things like that. I'm wearing a wedge shoe since it is summer. But I did not wear this outfit today. I just changed into this when I got home to do this video. But like these are like really good for summer if you're gonna try to dress vintage. I forgot where I got these, probably on Amazon or Shein or whatever. Probably Amazon. But I had on a more fitted dress that came down past my knee, like pencil skirt length, with it was red with blue flowers and like a blue stretchy belt. And then I had my hair done because my hair's under it. I had my hair done. And so and I have those shoes on. So I think going out and about doing errands like that, and also just the side of town I was on was more kind of like artsy and retro anyway. So it wasn't like a big deal because we went antique shopping and tried to go thrift shopping. But I feel like a lot of people appreciate the look. I went into the postal place to drop off the level up packages that you guys have been ordering like crazy. By the way, I'm about to restock the journals and planners this evening. Um, so check back soon. And a lady was just like, "Oh, I love how you look, how well put together you look." And she was kind of looking frumpy that day. So I bet she went home and tried to, imitate a similar style or whatever. So it just makes me feel like nostalgic. Plus, this is how the ladies used to look when James was young. Old guys like it. Okay, so the guy in the grocery store was older, right? And he was like trying to help me pick out produce. I didn't ask him to help me. He just volunteered his help for some reason. He walked over to me with a head of lettuce. And he was like, "You see this lettuce? I'm gonna show you how to pick the right head of lettuce, okay? Come here, I want to show you something." So he had me following him to the lettuce, and he's like trying to tell me a story at the same time. Like this fool, he looked like he had money too. I was like, darn. He was, he had on his little hat, his little summer outfit. Like, he was kind of dressed retro too. Maybe that's why he was coming on to me, because he had on his little fedora hat, his little button down collared shirt with his slacks on. But he could have been one of them retro dresser dudes too. But and I know he had money because the grocery store where I live, the rich neighborhood. But I was thrown off because I wasn't expecting a story and to be taken over to some lettuce and whatever, whatever. But if I had been single and out perusing, like you ladies are, most of y'all, some of y'all, I definitely would have had me a cat right there. And so this is not a vintage dress. This is by Free People. Um, but it looks vintage. So I'm wearing it. And it's a little bit more of the 20s look, this one. And so I have several types of vintage era clothing. So I have the 50s, I have some 40s stuff, I have a lot of 70s and 60s stuff. And I have a couple of things from the 80s, but I don't really like doing the 80s because I lived the 80s. And it's almost like never again. But it's funny because my kids like the 80s and the 90s style. And I'm like, you couldn't pay me to wear that stuff anymore. Okay. And so like James likes it. He thinks it's cute because he was born in that era. So um they also have lots of like if you are trying to look like a vintage look, like an old Hollywood look, that can work for you because it's very classic and most people like it. If you can't figure out your level up style, start off more simple and then exaggerate. Like I know a lot of y'all want to see my hair. I have hat hair right now, but I did a roller set on it and this is how it came out. It's a little bit frizzy because I was walking around outside today, but like you can definitely get your own little style going. If I know a lot of y'all, or you could get a wig that's this length and curl it and do the same thing. But I think a lot of people do appreciate the vintage style, and it is fun, and it allows you to be more creative. Um, it might be even cheaper to dress vintage or that old style as well because you can find stuff in the thrift store, resale shops, and vintage clothing places, and you're not going to find another lady wearing it. So you're always going to stand out, even in a crowd. Um, your back then, looks were more striking rather than I don't know. So like they had the bold hair color, like a dark or blonde or red, like a vibrant hair color. So y'all can see how dark in mine, right? A bold lip, and that's what draws attention. So and then their outfits were very well put together, and they look very neat and like you could take it home to mama. I don't know. So maybe if you are having trouble attracting or getting men to, come over to you, or you're not being able to stand out in a crowd, maybe dressing a little bit more vintage could help you stand out, or just help you look different, or just like make someone like, wow, you don't see that anymore. Let me go see what she's about. So, um, and I know a lot of y'all told me that, oh, you don't like wearing wigs sometimes, or da 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 da. Well, this is like the perfect. Like if you have a short hairstyle, and if you just roller set it, bam, you got a hairstyle. hmm Have you ever seen God Created Woman with Bridget Bardot? It's a good one. No, I haven't seen that yet. We are probably gonna have movie night tonight, so if y'all have some good vintage movies that y'all would like to suggest, I definitely will take some notes. So just put them in the comments. So I know they're doing a lot of the new series and things like that. Um, they're using old, like older time periods. I guess they're doing a lot of period pieces now, in a lot of the new series. So you can kind of see a lot of the styles and fashions like that. Or you can also go to Pinterest. So, oh, I've seen Carmen Jones. Ha ha ha. Ha. Paris Blues. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Okay. We've already watched How to Marry a Millionaire with Marilyn. Yes, very good. Um, your aunt married someone 30 years older than her and they're still together? Wow. Yeah, James and I are about 20 to 25 years apart. Right? One of those. I need to count. But yeah, we're over 20 years apart. I know that. You said, and God created woman. And let's see, gentlemen prefer blonde. Seen that one. Stanford wife or Stepford wife. I've seen Stepford wife. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna check back later and write some more of these down if y'all keep recommending them. So another thing that you can do if you want to try to start to dress a little bit more vintage, there if you just don't have the time to go look around for vintage clothes or have anything that's kind of vintagey in your closet, a lot of the online stores that carry fast fashion also make clothing that looks vintage or the same style or replications. So like Shein or a lot of those fast fashion stores, if you just type in vintage or retro or the time period or the style of dress or whatever, usually you'll have a large variety to choose from. And you'll be like, oh, this looks like a 1940s outfit or a 1950s outfit or a 70s or a 60s. So you could kind of go, okay, you said Shein and Boohoo. Yeah, you can get all types of dresses. Um, and especially it's summertime, so you're going to be able to do a lot with the dresses, and it's still going to be cute. Um, and I feel that it's fun, and I've actually had a really good time dressing a little bit different and being more creative. Um, and it's not like you have to always stay that way. It's just something to try. And I noticed that, wearing a red bold lip, which is why I'm coming out with another couple of red lipsticks for you guys very soon, really draws that attention. So definitely if you don't have a red lipstick or you don't wear a red lipstick, at least try it one time, like when you go out and see what happens. Um, you said late James is loving the switch up. He like everything I do, except for when I'm looking crazy. But he still don't say nothing because he knows that I am crazy sometimes. So you better not say that. So, oh, I'm gonna show y'all. So I did go to. Okay, I was looking for a couple of vintage shops, but they ended up being closed. So I had to sift through some thrift stores, and I found some of this old vintage shirt. This looks like it's straight up from the 50s. I don't even know. It has, but it's like one of those old school like collar shirts with and you can wear this with a skirt, jeans, pants, or whatever. I know this is old. I know it's from the 50s or the 40s because I've never seen them anywhere but that era, that type of. And then I got this because this is going to be good for the holidays. It's just like a sweater with like cute puff sleeves, or does it have puff sleeves? No, it's just like a cashmere sweater with little things like that. This would be cute with a skirt or some pants or like whatever slacks and some heels. But this is going to be cute for the holidays, and I got this for $12 when it was normally like almost $80. So you can really find, and it still has a tag on it. You can really find good stuff for kind of cheap in resale shops and thrift shops. Um, it's kind of 50s, but 50s inspired. And then I found an vintage Victoria's Secret like robe thingy. Y'all remember when? Well, y'all probably don't remember when it looked like this, but these are worth a lot of money online. Because I saw some and I was like, they were charging an arm and a leg for these. And so you can tell this one is vintage. It has like the little lace on it. They don't make stuff like this for Victoria's Secret anymore because you know this is vintage. So I bought this and it looks really cute with like some pajama pants or whatever. But it's like a little robe. Or if you like crisscross it and put it like a belt over it, it could be a blouse, you know. Um, your authentic style has come out recently since you've been doing vintage. It suits you very well. Oh, thank you. You attracted a sugar daddy, but he keeps texting you like he will not stop texting me and he is rushing me to do. Girl, I send him over that cash app. See, rushing to do stuff too on that cash app. So yeah, you in a hurry, I'm in a hurry. We all in a hurry. You ain't special. I got what you want, and you got what I need. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That don't mean you're gonna get none, but you can try. Okay, so another thing that I've noticed is that I've been trying to wear more vintagey scents. And I tried to buy, I was buying vintage perfumes the other day at an antique shop, and I bought this thinking there was some in here, and it was empty, but the smell is still in there. So I was like, maybe if I put a little water and shake it up, but I'll just buy some. I just thought there was some in there. Another perfume that I like that's kind of vintage is this one. It's called Ball of Versailles. And Elizabeth Taylor actually used to wear this perfume. And it smells really vintage. And they still sell this today. You can buy it. And it's kind of floral, musky, very Parisian. I like it. It's different. Okay. So we went antique shopping and they had like loads of jewelry and old compact mirrors and stuff like that. And I already had enough of that stuff, so I didn't buy any. But I did buy some other stuff. I'm reading it. Having oh, so you know, with the look, you gotta have the cups too. I bought these old vintage little strawberry mugs by Churchill. These are kind of vintage. Y'all remember these from the 80s or the 70s? Some of these were from the early days. So. And cute, right? I thought it was pretty for summer. Uh-oh, Takesha, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, welcome. Member in the house. Okay, so yeah, these are cute. And I have strawberry plants in my garden, so I just wanted them. Okay, look at these. I've got some markers on my. All right, so I'm gonna leave the other one wrapped until I finish. All right, okay. Then I bought these earrings. I don't know how old these are. I'm gonna clean them up. I bought some stuff to clean them with. They look, I mean, they were pretty clean, but these are very old. They're like probably 60s or 50s, but they're like really kind of pretty, like I don't know, almost like a boho style. So when I do my boho look, it's gonna be really pretty. I paid. I know they're really old because of how much I paid for them, but those are in an antique shop, and they're clip-ons. All right, and then I bought. This is for fall. If I'm still dressing vintage in the fall, or if I dress vintage every now and then during the fall, I got this really pretty acorn brooch. Like if you have some like green or brown sweater, You can be all extra folly. I don't know. I thought it was cute. Look at that. It's vintage. It's old. Um, but you can really dress stuff up, even if you put it on a hat or something. I don't know, or a scarf. But I thought like it's really fun to just dress up and be all extra sometimes. I don't have anything else to do. Yes, it's very Octoberish. Yes. So I like how they give me little organza bags with it. Eh. Also found a vintage book. I like decorating with vintage books and also like reading them. This is a dictionary from the old days before you could Google stuff. This was the new American Dictionary. It is not new, but so it's just a dictionary. I thought I should have one, and um, since I do write books, and maybe I should expand my vocabulary a little bit more. Let's see. Let's pick a word, shall we? All right. Having trouble picking word. Something interesting. Okay. Okay, lone. Solitary without company. Lone. They have marijuana in here. A weed or herb growing in many parts of North America with dried leaves on the plant, which have narcotic qualities when smoked in cigarette, sometimes called the assassin of youth. Y'all know this is old. This is called the assassin of youth. All right, well, y'all know this is old. So I just wanted a old dictionary. It's gonna look good in my living room. Ooh, I've got more perfume. Okay. I don't know what kind of, okay. It's Habit Rouge by Durian. Okay. Gulan. It's designer. I just can't pronounce it. So I think this is a man's cologne. It smells man. It's for men. Maybe I'll have to give it to James. So it's full. It still has all the stuff in there. I'm gonna give it to James. It does not smell like perfume for a lady. He's gonna be so excited. He finally got me something. I got another pin. It's a clover with a pearl, and it has like a little dangly part with I think the Virgin Mary on there, or one of the saints. I can't tell which one it is. It says it on the back. Let me get my magnifying glass. This is not my good one. So, oh, this is just the signature. This is a signed pin. When brooches and old earrings and like things are vintage, when they're signed, they're worth more. So just a tip. If you're buying something vintage like earrings or brooches or anything with a place to have like a tab or something, if it's signed or initialed by the jewelry maker, it's worth more. So, and also like if they're trying to charge an arm and a leg for something, ask if it's signed, and if it's not, it's probably overpriced. You said it's the Mother Mary. Oh, thank you, girl. This is my little bag. Okay, so of course, then the kids wanted to go to the mall and buy regular stuff. It's like, Mama, we ain't into that. You are. So we went to Hot Topic, and I saw this little collar, and it had other kind too, but it's like a necklace, but also you could put it on a regular shirt and just make the shirt have a new collar. I thought it was kind of cute. Could be on a black sweater, a white sweater. And you can, and this is like a lace material under there, and then a lace on top. They had different designs, but this is the one I chose. It's kind of pretty, right? So you can make a regular old sweater or shirt or t-shirt, vintage looking, with like a little collar. And I know they sell a lot of those on Amazon and Shein and stuff like that. Just put in faux collar, and a lot of that will pop up. I have a few. I love them, especially in the fall and the winter where you need to be more covered. Okay, so we also went to this little gift shop called, what's this? Emerson Rose. Overpriced stuff. But I bought a very comfortable floral nightshirt that was really overpriced. And it's long, not super long. It probably goes past your knee. And since it's hot in summer, this is like really, like, it's like a linen, and so, or cotton. No, it's cotton, and it's really thin, so you're not gonna get all hot. There's little buttons on it, and it's by Mahogany. I don't know if y'all know that brand. So I bought that, and it's gonna be nice to sleep in this evening. I saw some really cute vintage nightgowns and petticoats and stuff like that. But I didn't buy them because I don't want to walk. I mean, I have one already. I have a couple, but I don't walk around my house looking like that all the time because it sparks too much interest, and I don't want to be bothered a lot of times. So I ran and got these type of things. Sometimes you got to do stuff to keep them off. Okay. All right. So, back in the old days, before there were video games and Netflix and a bunch of technology, what families did, and what I have introduced my kids to, and they really like it, when you can pry them away from their phones and their tablets and their computers, is game night. So we got some games. We got, well, this is called Lookout, but it's just the Jenga game. So we got one of these. We played it the other day at this tea shop, and because they have board games and stuff at the tea shop to pass time, so they liked it, so we bought it. Then they have never played Scrabble before, so I bought Scrabble. I think they'll have a lot of fun with this because it's kind of competitive and fun, and you get to learn how to spell. And plus, I have my dictionary, so they'll learn how to look up words as well in the dictionary. We're gonna do everything they can use their phones to look it up, I guess. Okay, and I think I already have a chess set, but I don't know if I gave it away or I don't remember. But I bought another one, a wooden one, because I wanted a wooden chess set. And, Layla kind of knows how to play already, but I'm going to teach Sasha. And then we're going to play chess, and whoever wins has to do whatever the other person tells them. So I know I'm going to win, but so it's going to give them more incentive to learn how to strategize and, play the game. Or they'll be doing chores. So their freedom of less chores depends on how good they learn to play chess. That was our, because she did not want to play. And I said, okay, if you beat me, then you don't have to do this, and that. And if I beat you, then you do. And whenever you beat me, you don't have to do it. Yeah, we love Uno. We play Uno all the time. Okay. The flip side of Uno is actually fun too. And so around Christmas time, we put together this puzzle, and Layla really enjoyed it, but I put most of it together because y'all know kids have no patience these days. So she actually enjoyed putting it together and seeing it complete. And she picked out another puzzle for us to do, but this time less pieces. So she bought this one because it reminded her of our backyard and our cat. fancy and the little gardening stuff. So she said, this is what she wants to do with me. So I'm gonna clear off a table or a space somewhere, and we're gonna also put together a puzzle in our spare time. We're just chilling. And of course, we got one more puzzle. This very inspiring. Some blueberry pancakes. I said, I'm going to be hungry putting this puzzle together. And the funny thing, it has a recipe on the back, just like the picture. This is how you're going to make what's on the puzzle. So you get a free recipe. And there was this store in the mall, and all they sell is games and toys and calendars. It's called Go. They might have a website. So, yeah. So we bought a bunch of board games, and we're going to probably be doing that because summer's kind of almost over, sadly. And so we want to really have more to do. We already, went on our vacation. We might go on one more, but a local one. Okay, I got other things from that store. Where I got the night shirt with the flowers on it. So I got my old school motel looking keychain. Y'all remember the hotel keys used to come on these? Well, they sell these like shapes now, the resin keychains. And I overpaid for this thing, I know. But it says, have a nice day on the back. And then it says Pisces on the front. And I like the colors because it's like really Pisces. It's like a pretty sage minty green and gold. So I'm going to put this on my car keychain. And Sasha wanted to buy this overpriced mask. Charcoal. Pore Care by Lacoste. I don't even know that brand, but she had to have it, so I bought it for her. She said it's an investment in my skin. She already know how to scheme. Okay, and so she also bought these little cute earrings because she likes these little cute style type of earrings, and I bought these for her, and they were way overpriced. But what do? You drag your kids shopping with you. You gotta buy stuff, right? So these are like cute little popcorn earrings. They're dangle earrings, and they're popcorn. Isn't that cute? She got those. She got some dice. Little dice dangles. If y'all knew how much these cost, y'all would be mad. Or start a business, either way. And then she got these little mushroom cute dangle earrings. They would match my outfit. But nah. She got those. I actually got a brooch. It's like a crescent moon with these really pretty rhinestones in it. And this is vintage. It's old, and it is signed. So the jewelry maker is on the back. It's an authentic piece. I don't know what it is, but I'll have to look it up. I thought it was pretty. I mean, around fall time, Halloween, and just whenever. You can always do a little moon pin to be cute. And then I bought a jewelry cleaning bling. It's called a bling brush. And it's just to keep all your jewelry clean. Like some of this old vintage stuff. It's like you need a little extra help making it shine bold and bright again. Comes with the instructions. Remove cap and twist bottom of the bling brush to release formula. Clean underneath your stones and brush the outer details for a flawless finish, polish, and air dry fabric. If cleaning fine gemstones, rinse with water for added brilliance. Product not intended to polish tarnished metal, safe on stones, keep away from children. Okay. I can use this on rhinestones as well. So it's just a bling pin. You shake it and then twist it, and you can clean like You get to take it off and do it, but I'm gonna see what if I can clean this moon. See, okay, y'all saw how it looked before, right? Let me see. That's how it looked before. See if it makes a difference. See if y'all can tell. Oh wait, nothing's coming out yet. Okay, now it's coming out. Okay, let's see if y'all can tell. Clean it up a little bit. Come on, get this clean. Make sure it's coming out. Okay, yeah. All right. Does it look cleaner? I think it does. So I guess it works, but it's more for like, your rings and your jewelry with diamonds and gemstones and stuff. But I think this would work here too. Okay. I really got it from my bracelets and my ring. Doesn't have a smell, so that's good. All right, so and when you are vintage shopping or antique shopping, or just shopping around a bunch of other different types of people who like old and antique and vintage stuff, there's more interesting people there. Okay, or more, so if you like that kind of stuff, and if you're looking for someone a little bit more different and not so, blah, a lot of times, like a lot of people go to these places for auctions, so they're going to have money. They're looking for rare pieces. They're decorating their home with rare pieces or stuff. They have some type of taste rather than just ordering everything from IKEA or um, no, here's getting this, or Amazon or whatever furniture place sells everything by the room. They're looking for more eclectic style or more antique looking style because maybe they have a nicer type of home that they want to decorate it with, or they have just a different type of style. And so they're going to spend money. So you can find a lot of people looking for rare objects or um, antiques or vintage who are collectors, who have money, who maybe frequent auctions and things like that. So instead of just buying what's on trend, they're actually looking at, something probably a little bit more expensive or unique or rare. And it's more exciting because, you don't want to just talk to the same old blah people that a lot of you ladies have talked about how, like, if you do get a sugar daddy or date somebody, all they do is drink, go to work, sleep, try to get some. Uh, so if you are, looking for a little bit more of an edge or to attract different sorts of people, maybe hanging out at certain places like auctions, antique places, vintage places where you can buy a lot of vintage and antique things. You may meet more interesting people, and also look for the cars. You're not going to find a lot of raggedy cars, especially if you're going to the nicer antique shops. You're going to find a lot of high end, nicer cars and things like that. Okay. And also record stores, of course, yes. Um, they're going to have their collection. I almost went to a record store today, but I didn't go because I was trying to spare my, Sasha, because she's not like too much into all the looking through records for hours. So I do that when I'm alone. But yeah, you can find some really good stuff there too that's worth a lot of money. You think you go to the golf club? Okay. You said you wonder how you can get feminine vintage clothes that's cheaper. Go on Poshmark. Like, I have a Poshmark link, and I don't know, like, if you join, I'll try to link it up here later. But if you join, and look through all the stuff on Poshmark, just type in vintage, and a lot of the vintage stuff will pop up, and it's cheaper on there. Mhm. And I'll link my link in the description, and then I'll do it in the community section if y'all are trying to find stuff. Because I get a lot of stuff off of Poshmark, and I found some really good stuff as well. There's lots of vintage shops online on Etsy and everything like that. And usually, if you get it on Poshmark, it could be a little bit cheaper because they're trying to get rid of it, and or they've already purchased it, worn it, and just wanted maybe switched up their style or got it in an estate sale and they're selling it to make their money back. I don't know, but I'm probably going to be posting more stuff on my Patreon soon, like clothes. Because I'm also going to try to do a little bit more selling of the older clothes that I don't wear anymore. Instead of just giving them away to like Goodwill or something, I'm trying to resell the nicer pieces. So I'm going to try to make a goal. I'm not sure. Y'all don't hold me to it. But I will announce it if I do have more stuff on there to purchase. Um, would I remarry after my husband passes on? I don't think anybody can ever. Honestly, I mean, I would say only if whoever is the next person is able to put up with me the same way. Okay, I'm a lot to deal with. Or like I won't be able to change. I am how I am, and it's only going to be if that person can deal with me as I am. There you go. You said, are they if they're able to fill his shoes? Fill his shoes and more. Yes. Thrifting is better than online shopping, but I like going to the mall more than thrifting and online shopping. Girl, I go to all of them. I mean, if my kids had more stamina to walk around for hours, I probably would be thinner because I can stay out for 8 hours straight just walking and shopping or just walking through the mall or trying on stuff or just looking at stuff. I used to do that when they were in school or like when they stay home. I can go all day just walking and looking at stuff, thrifting, going to antique shops, hitting the mall, then going to Target or something like that, and then going to, Bath and Body. I could do that. Like my stamina, I could walk around for at least 10 hours. When I was in New Orleans, I got up early before everyone, got dressed, looking cute, went out, walked around, got breakfast, shopped. When I came back, they were just waking up, trying to get ready. It's like almost noon or, whatever, whatever. But I like to do stuff like that. Like it does not bother me. I have the gift of shopping with stamina. Okay? It is an Olympic sport. Um, You said shopping is my cardio. I know. That used to be my exercise. I would go to the mall and be gone for 8 hours, trying on stuff, walking around, carrying heavy bags. You know, I try. You know, it is fun. How long should a woman wait after being newly married to have a baby? Um, well, it depends on how long you've known your man. I think, like, honestly, if you've known him for a long time and y'all already know each other and y'all done live together already, it don't matter how you can start as soon as you want to. But if you're just getting to know them, just moving in, I suggest you wait a while, at least a year or two. Otherwise, you're gonna have to learn him, and being pregnant at the same time, emotions may be running and feelings could get hurt, living together if it's a new thing. So I suggest if you haven't lived together for a couple of years and things like that, and wait a couple of years. Okay. How you said when you get rheumatoid, you'll stop. I won't. That's people that eat a bunch of meat and have a bunch of swelling and stuff. I drink tea. Turmeric tea, detox tea, baby. I'm plant based, so I think I'll be good. How to remain neutral in every situation? Do you really want to be neutral in every situation? Nobody is going to talk to you if you're neutral in every situation. They're not going to talk to you. It's like, don't ask her. She ain't gonna tell you nothing. Um, Honestly, I don't think I can be neutral in every situation unless I choose to. Long time watcher, first time watching me live. Wow, sprinkle, sprinkle, hey. Yes, little sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Welcome to the new life. Mhm. Um, Maybe I should put my hat back on because I keep messing with my hair. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to remain neutral. Unless I'm trying to keep the peace, then I just agree with whatever they say and do what I'm going to do anyway, or think what I think anyway. Yeah. Or just let it go and not talk about it anymore if it's like an argument. You mean unbothered? Oh, that's not neutral. That's just not caring. Um, yeah, there's a difference. Not caring means you don't think about it. After the fact, you don't care because you don't think about it. It's not a bother. A man changes your batteries, huh? Changes your batteries? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I got somebody to actually charge my battery real quick for free long time ago. If y'all watch this channel, they had to come out to the house though. What happens to Bob the Builder when she gets married? You mean Barbara the Builder? Bob the Builder is the dude who asked a woman to build, and we call her Barbara the Builder or Bob the Builder chick. What happens to her after she gets married? She continues to do what she was doing. That's why she got married, so she could keep building, guaranteed. I don't know. Hopefully, she'll wake up and quit her job and tell him we got to live within your means, sir. But who knows? It's up to her. We just moved in together, but I want to wait a year or two. Okay, good. Yeah. Wait until you're ready to have a baby. Don't be rushing. Your mom wants you to be a barber, the builder. Well, your mom doesn't have to live your life. And that's what a lot of women need to realize. Your mom is not going to live your life. So whatever they want, it doesn't matter. What do you want? You got to live your life. I'm not getting ready to do what anybody wants me to unless, number one, I ask them their opinion. Number two, they're going to pay me to do it. And number three, I'm going to stop when I don't feel like doing it anymore. Wait, hold on a second. Container. But yeah, I don't care what people want. That don't mean they're going to get it. You know, I think a lot of young ladies are going to eventually wake up and say, I don't care what you want, mom. This is my life. You had the chance to live yours. You lived it. Good for you. It's my turn. I'm going to do what I want. Last time I checked, I was over 18. I'm legal and I do what I want. That's the only thing I can tell you. And once you start getting that attitude and you don't care and you're like, I'm going to do what I want, no matter how much you talk to me, how much you lecture me, I'm just going to turn around and do what I want. And the more you tell her this, the less she's going to try to push you into doing something you don't want to do. Hmm. If she's smart, she'll have an investment. Okay. Well, if she's smart, she'll start her own business, invest in herself as well. If she could do whatever she wants, but investing in yourself is always going to be the best thing. Okay. But like also a lot of the older ways are also returning and coming back. Like a lot of people are becoming more self-sufficient as far as having their own little businesses, even if it's a lash business, a cosmetic line, selling jewelry, selling hair. A lot of women are becoming more um, self sufficient. I'm not going to say independent because a lot of those businesses are funded by men or sugar daddies. Okay. Or, maybe were started long ago because of, the help that they were receiving and how they were able to stay home or not have to work as much or at all so that they would have the time to start their own business. Like back in the old days, women used to have little businesses on the side too, you know, maybe not on the scale that we have them now, but they used to have little businesses on the side. They might have sewed really well, and they might have made scarves or dresses or handkerchiefs for people. I don't know. Or, they might have did something. I don't know. I remember back in the old days, people used to sell like stuff out of their house, like candies, popsicles, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, um, Avon, Mary Kay, exactly. Why are the builder women so aggressive? I've always wondered. Because they're in their masculine and they're building for another company, or they're competing with men in the workplace, and they have to be a certain way in order to kind of not be walked over in a more male dominated industry or workplace. So they are definitely more aggressive, but I don't say that that's a bad thing because they have to be in their everyday. But it is a bad thing when it comes to like if you want to switch it up and want somebody to pay your bills and stuff like that, want to be seen as more feminine, then you kind of downplay a lot of the career talk and stuff like that. Yeah, your mom used to sell Mary Kay. Mine did too, and Avon. Okay. Um, but now, we have the internet, and it's so easy to get your own products and sell your own stuff without having to sell, for other people, unless that's what you want to do. But now we've individualized, what we can do and make it work for everybody. Another way that leveling up, vintage style, if you get more of the vintagey perfumes, I was talking about this earlier, you're not going to smell like everyone else. Like I'm wearing this right now. This is Ball of Versailles. And I said earlier, this is one that Elizabeth Taylor used to wear, and they still sell this today. So it's more of an old school scent, and you're not going to smell like everybody, and your perfume will linger. It will be remembered, and when you go out, and when you like, he's not going to smell you on another person because ain't nobody most likely wearing a vintage perfume. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, if you ride in his car, or whatnot, when he's at the gas station or whatever, I'd say this in other videos. Get your perfume if you have it in your purse or like a little ball of it, and spray his carpet. That way, when you leave, it smells like you. And he'll remember it. Okay. Um, have y'all done that? Did y'all ever do that when I told y'all to? Um, when he gets out the car to do something real quick, or when he's not in there, spray under the seat and the carpet. That way he can't just like go vacuum it out because it's under the seat. So you spray and you like get your perfume, and you reach under there, go crazy with it, okay? But then act like you spritz yourself. Oh, I just spritzed my face. But it's not gonna come out. So every time he gets in his car, he's gonna remember you. He's gonna be smelling it, especially in the hot summertime when all the perfume is like heated up in the car under the seat where he can't get it. He's like, mm. And if he dare put another woman in that car and she got on some trendy stuff, what's that smell? He's gonna have to lie, say it's his air freshener. Um, so that would be funny, right? So make sure you keep your perfume. And they sell these little, um, if you don't want to carry this giant bottle, because I know this is big, you get the little perfume atomizers. You can buy them on Amazon because I got me some. I got a bunch of them. I made my own perfume actually. Um, or make your own perfume if you don't like the vintage stuff. And you just, put some in here and keep this in your little purse. This is my perfume that I made with essential oils, alcohol, and um, what else is in here? Yeah, essential oil and alcohol. Smells good. It smells like gardenia. I love gardenia. Anyway, so you can mix your own perfume up. You can mix it together, whatever. And also, like, if you ever go to the antique shops, look for these old school vintage perfume atomizers. And this is one. This one's made out of ceramic. That's old, right? I put my makeup setting spray in here, and I just like spritz it on my face. So it's cute. But you can definitely put perfume in here. I just put my makeup setting spray because I'm trying to be different and extra. Because the makeup setting spray bottle is so ugly, and I just wanted to display it, and I wanted to put something useful in it. And I already have perfume bottles everywhere. So yeah, put my little makeup spray in there. How about a man that lives in two different countries and always flies in and out? I don't know what about that. Is his money being deposited directly? I don't care where you live, as long as that money is there. Okay. I'm not really taking anyone seriously. Like I might take their money seriously, but if they don't, if they're not where they're supposed to be with me all the time, then I'm just taking that money seriously. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all, back in the old days, I've been watching some cute vintage. If y'all are in the Patreon group, I posted one today. How wives and women had to plot and scheme to get stuff that they wanted from their husbands because a lot of them did not work back in the old days. And so they've been plotting and scheming and they be tricking them husbands and doing all this kind of funny stuff to make them buy them new stuff like um, for the house or upgrade the house or move. It's hilarious. So um, women been doing this for a long time. Just they had to do what they had to do. And I think a lot of women back in the old days, since a lot of women didn't work, they plotted a scheme to get their men to buy stuff. But now that women can work, own their own businesses, can get money, can buy whatever they want, now they just plot and scheme for gifts and extras, not the norm. You know what I'm saying? So they've been doing the same thing, except just for different things for a long time. So it's funny to see. You said chocolate musk from Amazon? Is that a perfume? Oh, no. I actually made a lotion that smells like chocolate. I took my regular lotion that was like almond scented, and then I got some chocolate scented essential oil or fragrance oil for like lotion and soap making and stuff, and I put it in there and I shook it up. Also put some buttercream and I shook it up so it smells like a chocolate cupcake. So if you buy like if you're gonna add this to your lotions and your body sprays and stuff, or make your own body sprays, just order the essential oils or the fragrance oils for soap making and um, candle making, not candle making, but soap making and like lotion making and stuff off of Amazon. And I got a lot of like pumpkin pie. You can make your own like Bath and Body Works scents if you just don't want to buy Bath and Body Works and stuff anymore. You just take like rubbing alcohol, the scent, the oil, add it, shake it up, and you got pumpkin pie spray, pumpkin pie cupcake. Add buttercream, pumpkin pie uh, scent, and now you have pumpkin cupcake. So they sell all those oils online, and you can make your own. And get you some rubbing alcohol and some little spray bottles from the store, or you can put them in cute perfume bottles. Because I already have some made, and I just like to do stuff like that because it's fun. I bought Bath and Body Works for years. I'll probably still buy it, but I can make my own now. And that's another fun thing to do, like with your kids. Like I like to make stuff like that with my daughters, or at least they're watching me make it, and then they'll get curious and things like that, and they get all these good ideas on how to start businesses. So and they know how to do stuff, and they know how to make money in the future. So when I'm not around or to help them, or they don't want to work a job, they know how to create and make things. Does it make them hungry? It really smells good because you can make it as strong or as light as you want it. I made mine a little strong because I don't like how sometimes the body spray wears right off. So I make mine a little bit strong so it stays more like a perfume. Um, but definitely make your own and just have fun with it. And you can sell it or give it away as Christmas gift. You know, back in the old days, like when you were vintage, like we're talking about vintage and stuff like that. Back in the old days, a lot of people made their gifts. Like they made a scarf, or they knitted a sweater, or they made somebody a dress, or they made, I don't know. But now more people are into crafting, like making candles, lotions, body butter, lip balm, body spray, soaps, and all that kind of stuff. Buying all that stuff to make it on Amazon is really cheap, and you don't really have to go out shopping unless you want to. And you can make people's gifts, or do it like as a family project with your kids or whatever, and make people's gifts for the holidays and wrap it up really nice. And a lot of times people appreciate that more anyway than something you bought at Target, unless that's something they really wanted. In addition to buying extra filler gifts, I call them, make your own. Um, I'm a gifted alchemist. Oh, sparkle, sparkle. Yeah, and you can ask people like, "Oh, what's your favorite scents? If you can make a perfume, what would it smell like?" And then you can go make it for them, or a body spray. Make a whole set. Do a lotion, a body spray, maybe a body cream or something. I don't know. um. Okay, so another thing about vintage and leveling up. Not everybody's going to be into the vintage. I know. There's younger people. There's older people. If you're an older woman or someone close to my age and you don't like the trends, and you don't, you know, you just kind of stick to your own style pretty much. Vintage style is fun to explore because you can still switch up your style without having to keep up with trends and buy stuff that's going to be out of style in like a couple of years or less. And but you still want to upgrade and do something special or different or stand out some sort of way. So dressing vintage and looking for vintage clothing and retro or whatever era you dress in is still fun because you still get to go out and shop and feel cute and all that kind of stuff. Um, you like what I'm wearing? Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is like a free people dress. It's kind of styled like the 20s look. I did not wear this today. I just threw it on for the video. And of course, I have a little hat on to try to look extra. That's what you saw. Mhm. This is for gardening or a tea party. It's like a tea party look. So I have my little teacup. And so, you invite your friends over, your family for a little tea and whatever in the backyard and in the garden. Or you just sit out in the garden like this, looking extra bougie, reading a book, watering your plants. See, this is what people used to get up and dress like, just to sit in the garden and drink tea and water some plants. So it also gives me, purpose each day to wake up and get dressed. Like before I was dressing more vintage. Um, Even leveling up and dressing up every day, wearing a pretty dress or cute outfit, doing your hair, putting on your makeup. It's the same thing, except, you can do a little bit more because your style is, whatever your style is that day. So I wanted to feel extra. I did extra. My mom gave me this hat, so and it's cute if you like taking pictures and stuff. So, y'all, this hat is y'all can buy this. It's from somewhere. I think the brand. I think these are from Target actually, or Walmart. One of those. I think it's Walmart. Honestly, you can buy those hats at Walmart. Really cute, right? They have a lot of straw hats out because it's summertime. So y'all like the little straw hats. Go crazy. And so I am going to also be, you know, doing a vintage mystery box soon. So that way, if you wanted to try out just a little bit of vintage, extras and goodies, I'm going to have that available as soon as I get it in, and I will let y'all know. And I'm not going to have a lot of them, so y'all know as soon as I announce, y'all got to get them. And if I do want to do more, I probably will in the future. If I get a good response from it, and I definitely will do more. You're actually going to be hosting monthly tea parties to bring back the oh, that's a wonderful Queen Glow. You should. Like I don't have enough people to invite except like with my family or whatever. But it would be cool to hold like an event and sell tickets to it. Like if you're an entrepreneurial minded woman, you could like rent an event center, a small venue, and sell tickets on like Eventbrite or whatever in your local area. And when people go on to see what events are happening in their town or city, your stuff will come up and they'll buy a ticket and show up. So, really good business idea too if you want to charge for it. Okay, yeah, that's your thought. Yeah. How to tell a guy you like that you want to wait a couple of months to be into. Um, well, tell him that you are, not you want to, because that's not a want. That's what you just gonna do. Yeah, I'm going to be waiting a couple of months before I'm going to ever be intimate with you, so you can really get to know me. Because I feel like once you know someone really deeply, it just makes things more passionate. Don't you agree? Okay. How do you tell a guy? Okay, yeah. So tell him that. Tell him you don't ask permission. You don't get scared. You tell him how it is, and oh well if you like it. Oh well if you don't. You say you need more excuses to put on gowns and use your manners. Yes. Throw parties and get paid. Um, I mean, that would be something fun that I would do. When the kids got older, and maybe they could be a part of it. We don't know, but it sounds fun. Oh, have themed parties and stuff like that. And just, I know in some cities they do proms, adult proms, so, like, you could dress up and go to, like, this event and dance and stuff. I know they do that in a lot of cities. Well, we'll see. I know they used to throw parties like that all the time. Back in the old days, they like people on the street would throw a party and invite the neighbors and stuff like that. I don't know. They people crazy these days. They're not doing all of that anymore. It's cray. But now you have to do it in event centers and stuff like that because people crazy. Um, the first time I ever threw a party and invited like neighbors, like when I first got married and stuff and had kids, I was selling stuff. It's like I had a bunch of jewelry laid out on a table that I was selling. It's like a jewelry selling party, and I put invitations on everybody's door like it was a party. They came over. They had to buy stuff. Well, they didn't have to. We had wine and snacks and jewelry. Um, it was always like money minded. It's just funny. I couldn't just throw no party. I needed some money. Okay. hmm What should I do? He just gives me money and isn't taking me out on fancy dates anymore. You can go out by yourself, girl. What the heck? Like honestly, sometimes he might just be in the way. Might need another one. Spark, spark. You know, just take yourself out. And if he asks where you going, say I'm going out to dinner. Hello. Well, you didn't invite me, so I guess I'll eat at the bar. You know what that means. Yeah. You might have to go with you then. Pay. All right. Your man used okay. What do I do? Okay. All right. Okay. Keep the money and find a man who wants to take you out. Okay. Girl, he probably tired. How old is he? Tell him to get some B12 vitamin. All right. You'd make a great and striking princess tea party host. Why, thank you. I'll get my princess voice. Yes, sometimes like we make fun of like how they make the Disney princesses talk, like me and the kids. And I'll act, like have that voice on for like 10 minutes straight and they'll be laughing. Good morning. What would you like for breakfast this morning? Isn't the sky such a beautiful shade of blue and the birds are chirping? Yeah. Oh my god, that reminds me of this movie I watched last night. Y'all gotta watch it. I was gonna save it for movie night, but it's a little dark for movie night. So y'all can watch it on y'all's own. It's what did I watch? It's okay. Katie Holmes is the star of the movie. Oh my gosh, what is the name of that movie? Hold on, let me look it up. It's on Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. It's an Amazon Prime original movie. Hold on. If y'all know, let me know what it is before I spend all this time searching for it. Okay. You said B12 injection. We already watched The Secret Dare to Dream. That's one, but this one's funny though. It's like No, trying to find it. It's a dark movie where she's like a killer. Oh, Miss Meadows. Okay, okay. Yeah, here it is. It's called Miss Meadows, like Miss Meadows. Y'all have to watch Miss Meadows. Okay? This is what it looks like. It's really good. You'll have to watch it. All right. How she uses her feminine charms and charming ways to do what she got to do and get away with it. Okay. How she plays dumb, but it also is like, she's also dealing with some stuff as well. So how she handles it all. Y'all gotta watch it. I thought it was a series. I was getting ready to watch all the episodes, and it was a movie. So I was really glad I watched it. Okay. It's more violent than anything. There's no nudity in it or anything, so you're good if you have kids. Mhm. Are my friends entrepreneurs like me? Let's see. I'm gonna ask my friends what do they do for a living. What do you do for a living? Yes, my friend are entrepreneur. It's a mirror. Yes, they do. Um, you know you're in your 50s and not interested in dating 70-year-olds, 70-year-olds. I mean, who would be? I mean, I don't know. Some people are dating 70-year-olds who not even in their 50s. It's kind of weird, right? Isn't that strange? There are women who are not in their 50s dating 70-year-olds. That's strange, right? Like, what if you were out and about? Let me ask you a question. I'm not trying to change your mind, but just the scenario, just so y'all can see how funny this is. What if you were out and about and you were sitting at a bar trying to freestyle or whatnot, or in a club, not in a club, not gonna be in a club. I wouldn't even be in a club, but at a nice restaurant or lounge or whatever. And this nice looking older gentleman walks in, like close to 70, smelling good, looking good, dressed nice, got a nice car, and he walk in with somebody 30. You're gonna be mad. But you don't want a 70-year-old. Okay. So make sure when you think 70, they don't mean old, they can take care of themselves too. Um, it just means older than you. Because there's some 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds out there dating some 70-something year olds and they getting all bills paid. Um, so don't knock it till you try it, girl. Or close to 70. So just give it a chance. Never say never. You might like it. Now, if you go and date a 70-year-old and you say, I can't do this no more ever again, then great. You know you can't do it. But if you try it and you like it, you like it. You can like, instead of Googling stuff, you can just ask him, were, were you alive when such and such happened? That's what my kids do all day to their dad. Like, was you alive when they had a microwave? It's funny. Um, you say you don't even know where antique stores. There's estate sales, lubies, older people, a Home Depot in the rich area. Go to the old money neighborhoods. You go to the Home Depot in the old money neighborhood. Go to the little diners for breakfast in the old money neighborhoods. That's where they at, girl. I saw a lot of them today at the antique shop selling their antiques. Probably the stuff that they originally. Uh, A lot of them own their own businesses, or they're retired and they run small businesses or whatnot. Hmm. Is it weird to be with the older man? No, not to me, because I've always dated older men. I've dated young and old, but like mostly older, always older than me. So it would be weird to actually. It felt more weird to date younger men for me. I don't know. You said 70 is too old for you. Yeah, but like, let me see. Let's look up some 70-year-olds because a lot of people don't realize. And I'm not pushing y'all to date old people. I'm just saying. Let's see who's famous in 70. See what they're looking like today. These days. Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Terminator. He's 70, girl. Y'all don't want none of that. Y'all don't want no Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade or whatnot. Y'all don't want none of that. Uh-oh. Who, Richard Gere? Girl, he's 70. Something. I know. Never mind. Y'all don't want no Denzel. Let's see who else. I know y'all don't want no Jack Nicholson. I ain't gonna show his picture. I'm trying to find some other. Oh, what's in your wallet? Dude looks like a lady. Girl, he got some great highlights too. Is that blonde? I don't know. Um. Hmm. Okay, I think that's all. Robert De Niro. I don't know. I mean, it's possible. And if you black don't crack, so you can get a Denzel and a Samuel L. Or I don't know, somebody. Uh, all right. They want to sleep with their providers and post pics on the gram. They've got to post pics on nowhere. What the heck? So you don't have one. Anyway. Okay, so something not that bad. And like, who's to say that you gotta be with them for a long time or marry them? It's just a date. Come on, this is a couple of dollars, and shopping sprees or whatnot. They are all handsome, even the James Bond dude. You never know. After 4 expensive dinner dates, your 64-year-old wants my affection, but don't want to discuss it. Girl, then don't do it. And then that's when you come up with the fake problem that if he solved it, then he just might get a kiss. Some financial problems that only solve through the getting of finances. Shira, what do you do to stop ruminating about past mistakes? But why y'all keep talking about past mistakes? Who cares? You can't undo them. So what? Why do you care? That's like being mad because you didn't brush your teeth 2 days ago. The heck? Go brush them now. I can't get over y'all with these past stuff. I can't forget what I did unless you murdered somebody and buried the body and you about to get caught You need to move the body. I don't care. You shouldn't either. Y'all know they got Google Earth these days, so y'all can't get away with that unless y'all go underground. But anyway, oh, sprinkle, sprinkle, Ida's garden. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. Yeah. If you can't get over the past, then think about everything that you've done that you wish you hadn't done. Then you're gonna go like, oh my gosh, how silly am I? If you forgot to brush your teeth 3 days ago, beat yourself up over it every day for the rest of your life. Or just go brush your teeth. Or just stop caring. It's done. It's over. You can't go back. You good. You good. You still here. You made it. That's all you got to think about. It's, not worrying about what you did in the past. Who cares? You did it. It's done. And so good. What are you doing? A baby daddy keeps telling you about his new girlfriend? Send her a sympathy card, baby. Ask for her address or her email so you can send her a sympathy card. I don't know. Tell her good for y'all. I don't care. I'm happy you found someone on your level. I don't know. I'm happy you found someone on your level. I mean, what can you say? I mean, will you be a gold digger at 80 or 90? Always and forever. Mm-hmm. Because I'm gonna be selling my stuff off. Like I'm getting old, y'all, so I'm gonna have my own auctions and estate sales while I'm still alive, so I can get the money. Y'all ain't gonna get my stuff after I'm gone. I'm gonna sell it while I'm still here. And buy some more stuff. Then y'all can get that. All right. I don't know. I probably won't, y'all. I'll probably have everything I need and want plus more. Okay. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what, um, a lot of people, because I think nowadays it's so funny when you go to the mall, when you go anywhere. I would say before the quarantine, people used to dress more trendy and like everyone else. And then, while we were quarantined and stuck in the house and everybody started watching YouTube, TikTok, and social media, everybody kind of developed their own style or aesthetic during that period. And they started kind of getting more into themselves. And now when you go to the mall or out, you see people dressed more aesthetically as, their taste or what they like to, whatever. And without really caring as much as, what people think than pre-quarantine. Um, and I also noticed because I drop off my kids to school and pick them up, I noticed that the style and the trends of, junior high and high school students have changed. Everybody used to look like clones and copies of each other. And now, like, there's more style, and a lot of the youngsters are dressing more in whatever their aesthetic is or whatever they find interesting online or whatnot without really caring what the other kids think as much. They're kind of doing their own thing and, feeling like it's okay to be different. Um, yes, more originality, more style. And if they're not carbon clones of each other, or, some of them still are, some of them still do the same outfit and uniform, and not uniform, but like carbon copy of, what the popular kids are wearing. But people that know that they're not gonna fit in or they don't want to fit in. They pretty much wear whatever they want and they're more happy. They're more expressive. Because like I'm very observant and I see these kids get out of school. They're proud of themselves more. They hold their head up higher. And so I feel like a lot of people need to at least, give something a chance that may seem a little bit different, but how it makes you feel is what is the most important. And also, I can see a lot of kids have higher confidence in themselves because they are able to express themselves, um, and it be widely accepted, or they don't care. So it just teaches them how to not be such a follower and express themselves. So I like that. You said I'll be old enough to be a sugar mama. That don't mean I'm gonna be one. That would be funny. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I would be too suspicious to be a sugar mama. I'm like, Y'all know that meme where that lady's calling her sugar baby. It's like, you been gone for 3 dang days off with your hood rat friends. Y'all heard that on Instagram? She was like, I'd be too suspicious. Like, uh-uh. You said there's such a difference in your level up from now and 4 years ago. I know, like, if I were to stay the exact same as I was 4 years ago, I'd be boring to myself, to other people. Um, and so I do change, and I'm probably gonna change again and again and again. You know, and I don't even know what I'm gonna change. And maybe I'll go back to look at this way and go back to look at this way and try something totally different and new. Who knows? But I'm a Pisces. Look, I'm never gonna look the same. I'm always be changing, left and right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's my world. Yay! Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for all that you have done over the years. I do not have enough words to show my appreciation for your advice. I am a housewife loving it. Me too, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Loving it. Appreciate you, girl. Um, so yeah, I'm always gonna be changing. It's like it's fun, it's not the same old thing. And mentally, people change too. That video is hilarious. I know I laugh at it all the time. So I just like being who I am, and I try not to allow other people to influence what I choose to do, and if it's not my choice, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell you guys, a couple of years ago, maybe like 2, 3 years ago, I was always online. I was always doing videos, giving y'all advice. I wrote books, I do all this stuff. By the way, get my book, Wisdom of SheRaSeven. I'll link it again. It's also pinned at the top. But I was in my own style. I was dressing however I wanted. I would do vintage looks, boho looks, some leveled up looks, and a lot of the women couldn't understand why I looked a certain way, and they were like, "Well, that's not very leveled up." Like, leveled up is when you no longer have to work, you got your own business, when your man pay all your bills. Period. And I went through a phase where, okay, well, how do I look leveled up? Do I need to put a lot of stuff on and get them nails and do all of that extra so I can look like I'm looking for what I already got? And I found some stuff, believe it, but I already have something. I already have everything I need. So honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all that all that leveling up got a lot of attention. Okay. So that's what you're looking for. Go ahead and get it. But I already have everything I want and need. I don't pay a bill. I'm a housewife. I can shop. I have my YouTube channels. I'm an author. I'm a business owner. I'm already lived. This is how leveled up people dress, how they want. Period. And that's what I've learned in the past 3 years. I don't look like all them other people online who's talking about leveling up and getting because I already got it. And that means I can dress how I want. Period. There is no formula if you already got it now. If you're trying to get it, yes, get that stuff to lure them in. But you can lure them in many different ways. But yes, that's how you gotta look. Like, because I lured a few extra in, okay? Had to release. All right, so now we're good. Um, Changing is a part of leveling up, yes. But there was one thing that I noticed that I catered to a lot of you guys by trying to have a more leveled up appearance for you guys. The typical more leveled up makeup, nails, outfits and demeanor and things like that. And yeah, I could act, I could fake it, I could do that, I could look this way, I could look that way, I can look anywhere, I can look boho, chic, leveled up, classy, retro, vintage, whatever. Because I can do what I want now. I don't need to look a specific way to give a message or write a book or do YouTube videos. As long as I look put together and I don't look like who did it and why, and that I just woke up, I think I'm pretty good. Um, yeah. So y'all probably noticed if y'all watch my head, and I don't regret doing it. I loved it. I loved seeing how I could transform, how I could look, how I could feel. I had the lip injections, and I wore like well, I was sent a lot of wigs to wear. I was dressing up, but ordering all my stuff online, trying to look like, the cutest thing ever. And I had a lot of fun, and it felt like I was dressing up every day and just being this level up queen. And it was very fun. And I'm probably going to do it again. And I still have all the stuff all my tools and outfits and clothes and hairs and makeups. So y'all might see that again, depending on my mood. But right now, my mood is to express myself and have fun. Each day as I see fit. um, I look like old money. Thank you, appreciate it. You said, do I put chemicals on my scalp? No, this is just a roller set. Like I wash my hair and then I put the old school, you know, um, magnetic rollers in with the little silver clips. And I sit under a hair dryer for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And then I took the rollers out and then I pin curled. And then I put like a little nice little one of those old retro pink scarves over my pin curls, like you saw in one of my videos. And I went to sleep. And then I woke up and brushed them out this morning, as you can see. And this is what we came up with as a result. If you like brush it out, it gets kind of frizzy. So you have to like give it a shake. So I kind of like brush it under and just like I just play with it a little bit and put like some frizz control or some oil to kind of keep it looking fresh. So this is the styling brush that I use. I use a bristle brush to comb it out real good. They're doing fireworks up there. And then I just my hair is like this long, but when you curl it, you get that little bounce. So, and yeah, Ta-da! And it's a cute hairstyle. And like if I ever want, and it lasts, like these curls actually last for like a week. You can even just put your hair up in a clip or a bun and you take it out, it's still gonna be curly. So roller setting your hair definitely gives it body and your style. You can have that style for quite a while. Um, People are already popping fireworks, yes. You said there's something very nice about tailored feminine. Yes, I'm looking for some. I'm probably gonna have to shop online for what I'm looking for because going out and thrifting and looking for vintage shops because a lot of stuff closes and they don't really update. They closed online, so you might drive out somewhere and it's not there. So I'm gonna start looking for more cute tops, vintagey tops online. Um, and they don't have to be actual vintage. They can just be, inspired. Or if I do find actual vintage, I will buy it if I like it. But just vintage inspired is kind of cute. But y'all definitely the character on that movie, Miss Meadows, she kind of dresses vintage too. But and it's so funny. Y'all gotta watch that movie, Miss Meadows. It's on Amazon Prime. So I know a lot of y'all have Amazon Prime because y'all be ordering stuff on Amazon. So watch it. Um, you say boho style or 50s? All, both, whatever. Wait. Y'all, my closet got all those eras in it. Like just because you dress a certain way don't mean you can't dress another way. Like tomorrow I could be boho. I could throw on, look, watch this. I'm gonna boho it up real quick. Boho it up. I can like brush it back, put my hat on, get one without the bow, be boho. Put some more necklaces on, get me some, put my dangly earrings on. Like it don't matter. You could do what you want. Look, let's get these bad boys out. Probably do a black hat and maybe a different color top. But you want to switch out your style? You just change your sunglasses, your jewelry, like your accessories, and your hairstyle. You know, and your attire. Yours, a flowy dress, a cute hat, some cute sandals or boots, and a pair like sunglasses like that. Yeah, there you go. Richer. Um, boho. What's the plot of Miss Meadows? Y'all have to watch it. Like, you're gonna know the plot within 2 minutes. Okay, you're gonna see you're gonna watch the first 2 minutes or the trailer. You're gonna like. I want to tell y'all the plot, but y'all gotta just watch it. All right, put my hair back. Have you ever rocked a 2 knot would be pretty? I don't know what that is. Um, mm-hmm. Sure, daughters are probably going to be leveled up. They get grown. Well, they have all the tools and they can ask me anything, the knowledge. And of course, all my videos will be there. They can watch them if they want. But yeah, they watch me every day. So, I mean, like in person. So they know how to do what they got to do. You said cottage core, boho. Yeah, why not experiment with all the styles? I mean, that's what they're there for. It's like it's fun, and a lot of kids these days are doing cosplay. I think this is just cosplay for old people, y'all. I don't know. It could be whatever it is. What's the plot? She looks very sweet like Starburst. Mm. You miss my two-tone blonde wigs? Well, I don't know if I still have those. Y'all will see them again when I get in the mood. Uh, yeah, y'all will see my wig again when I get in the mood. Wigs are like accessories to me. They're not like they're not a permanent part, but they're like accessories. They're like a pair of glasses. They're like some earrings. Like I match them to my outfits or how my mood is. They're not, my hair. They're just an accessory. Because I have a lot of wigs, and so I use them as accessories, not as like everyday thing. Thank y'all. But yeah, and also I'm growing my hair back out. True. So it's kind of fun doing different styles with it and seeing how it turns out because it turns out a little bit different every time I do like a wet set on it. And so I've been getting those bendy rollers in between my wet sets and using them or just doing pin curls for to keep the curls in. But when you do a wet set, they stay in for a long time. It's like you can't even mess it up. Um, Dark Academia is really cool. I have a lot of Dark Academia stuff for the fall. But the thing about Dark Academia is it's still kind of vintagey. Like it's still kind of like old school, vintage type of like college look. And there's different eras of Dark Academia. Like there's 80s Dark Academia, where, 50s look. So it just depends on, but most of it's like, the patterns and the coloring that really make it like a dark academia. Um, you can just play with the color scheme if you want more of a dark academia look. Then if you did like light, bright colors, then it would just be um, a vintage aesthetic. hmm What if your man is bisexual and he goes to his boy toy instead of paying for you? I don't know. I mean, I would not honestly. He would probably just be my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have a man who was bisexual. He would just be my friend. It would be an arranged thing, and it would just be a friendship, a platonic friendship. But yeah, if he gonna call himself my man, he gonna pay my bills, and I don't care what he doing out there, cause he ain't getting nothing over here. I mean, I don't understand like why would people always ask about a bisexual man? Like if you don't, if you say that you don't agree with being with someone who's bisexual, then great. Maybe he's just like, I don't know what they call it, a beard for a woman. I don't know what they call it. It would be opposite. A shave. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why y'all always ask me about. If y'all have those type of issues, I can't help you, baby. Just date straight man and you be all right. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Can I do an updated house tour? No. I actually did a tour where you will see a lot of my house in some of my vlogs. Go watch my vlogs. You'll see a lot of my house in my vlogs. Um, yeah, maybe around the holidays when I get it all nice and decorated. Maybe around Halloween and stuff like that. Once I get it decorated, I have a lot of the houses um, on the vlogs. So just go watch the vlogs and the playlists. We don't know who's straight and who's gay nowadays. But you do know who is paid. So get your money. And if you sus, then stay sus and listen to your instinct. Okay? There you go. Listen to your instinct, but stay paid. All right. That's all I can tell you. If you wear makeup, his eyebrows look better than yours, stay woke. Okay? If he ain't on TV and he be wearing makeup, stay woke. And I'm not talking about like this, I'm talking about like powder, mascara, concealer, you know, if he use filters, if he using heavy filters, I'll say. 'Cause sometimes people can't help that they got a filter. If they use heavy filters, beware. Mm-hmm. Why do men always come back? I don't know. They ain't got nowhere else to go. Shoot. The Dusty you got rid of was he didn't wear any of this was in the street life, but he was very sus. Be the ones that act hard. Oh God. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll make an app for it in the future. I don't know. Hopefully they will. Okay. It's gonna be like they'll make an app for it. Y'all be all right. All right. Um. mm, Okay, so I don't know what to tell y'all. They've been to prison, sus. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't help y'all with that. But y'all have a good day figuring that one out because I don't know. How to femininely ask about getting a job. Huh? Um, hmm? Ask about getting a job. Why don't you just ask for some money instead and start your own business? You'll never have to ask that question again. I don't want a job. I want a business. I've been ordering Uber Eats every day and you gain 30 pounds and you think due to stress you got high blood pressure and can I reverse this? I don't know. Can you, baby? Stop ordering it and drink some tea. I don't know. Um, you got high blood pressure in your family? You don't have a sugar daddy yet and you're trying to get into a certain job. Okay. Then just go get the job. Girl, look good. Go get your job. The better you look, the higher the chances you will get the job. Especially if there's a man interviewing you. um, Go in there looking like some they fantasy, but appropriately dressed for whatever job it is. Okay. But every other thing. Okay. Talking that cute voice, give them eye contact, compliment them, but not in a sexual way. Like compliment something in their office or something that's not sexual, or their name or something like that. Oh, I really love the name. I really like that name. Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of low key flirt, but not really. You'll get the job. Don't worry. Oh, your office is so nice. Oh yes. This place is so nice. I would love to walk into this building every day. Yeah, don't overdo it, but just be cute. Like it don't matter if you get the job or not, because you know you're gonna go somewhere else and get another one. Don't be desperate, but don't act like you're nervous either. Just be like someone they want to actually add to the atmosphere of the environment of the workplace. I'm like, oh, I would love to see you every day. See what you gonna come in here wearing, looking like, smelling like every day. Okay, and then when they start to sexually harass you, get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or they might want to date you. Make sure it's the owner or whoever charges the paychecks. They can get you extra, or don't care if you late or take days off. Okay. Um. You don't. You're not sure. I don't know. How old are you? Drink tea, baby. Drink tea. Eat celery. You'll be all right. Eat you a juicer. Drink some tea. Eat some celery. You gonna be all right. Stay off of the caffeine. You'll be all right. Okay. Yeah. Somebody says do vinegar shots, cucumbers. Yeah, anything that is a diuretic will definitely help you. So maybe a lot of like uncaffeinated teas. Even coffee is a diuretic. Just you probably can't take that because of your high blood pressure. But like non-caffeinated teas that you know get the extra water out of your body. Somebody say watermelon. Mm-hmm. Somebody say cayenne peppers. Mm-hmm. All right, so anything that makes you pee, girl, bye. That's all you gotta do. Pee it out, baby. Pee it out. Water weight. Mm-hmm. Is it possible to pursue your dream career and have a provider man of means? Um, yes and no. So if you're always busy with working, and especially if you're working with other people, other men, um, and you find a provider man with of means, y'all have kids, who's gonna watch some kids? And you gonna throw them in the daycare. Um, when is he going to see you besides the 2, 3 hours after work that y'all spend together awake? So for me, I'd rather start my own business and be able to work when I want, how I want, like from home or whatever, and have the same type of money coming in, but be present. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger, I actually have 2 degrees, and I can't really use any of them and raise kids at the same time because it is a little bit difficult to do what I went to school for, um, because the hours are that require me to work at night mostly and on weekends, and I have kids. I ain't gonna do that. So if you can be home close around the same time your kids get out of school or within an hour or so, and you know busy while they're at school, then that's probably best. But if it's not and you're never around, especially when they're younger, I don't think that's a good thing unless you have no choice. But if you have a provider that's saying, look, you ain't got to do you don't have to struggle. You can stay home, you can raise these kids. I would definitely try to do whatever my dream career was for myself as a business, not for other people. I don't. My dream career does not consist of building other people. It consists of me getting my money because of what I've done and me getting the credit for it. So if your dream, like honestly, I don't see how anyone's dream career will, build someone else before themselves. Okay. If my name ain't on a building, it ain't my dream career. That's that's it. My name ain't on the website, it ain't my dream career. If my name is not on it, I don't want it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If my name ain't on it, I don't want it. Mm-mm-mm. I don't want it. I don't want it. If somebody gotta sign my check, it better be a sugar daddy and not no HR. I want my own. Okay. I don't think so. If my dream career got my name on it. Okay. Okay. Sure, you are right about the upper middle class women have degrees, but when they get married and children, they become housewives by choice. I see it in Cyprus, your neighborhood. Yeah, because like a lot of y'all, well, I grew up in the 80s, okay? And that's when women were really like entering into the workplace and just getting this money, 70s and 80s. So a lot of the 80s kids were left alone. They called them latchkey kids. Y'all remember the latchkey kids? That was us. And a lot of us don't really know our parents as much as we probably should because they was always working. Um, but I think like these days, we should know more and spend more time with our kids for as long as we can because when they grow up and get grown, that's it. um, any anti-aging tips? I don't know. Don't stress. Less stress. It's like I think stress has a lot to do with it. I've seen a lot of people who don't look good for their age because they're too stressed out and they work too much. Okay. hmm So I would say worrying a lot less, having a lot less stress, and like just being able to kind of do what you want and what makes you happy makes you age well. Okay. Makes you age well. You're going to make sure all children have a home close by. Okay. That's wonderful. You said you must regenerate. Yes. Mhm. Spa, self care, taking time to do whatever it takes to make you look and feel your best so that you age well and appropriately. How do you become so carefree? I'm free. I'm free to do what I want. That's kind of a lot of it. And I think once people feel that more, they'll also be more carefree because I feel like a lot of people they don't realize how good it feels to kind of do what you want and not have to feel obligated so much. I mean, for less, I think there's still those obligations that you have to do, you know, but not as many. It's like it's taking a lot of that pressure off and allowing you to just do what you want um, most of the time. hmm So it's like, there you go. Mhm. And, like, when you're that way, it's harder to upset you as well, like, less things upset you, and the less that you're upset, the easier it is to be carefree. Mhm. Um, you said I look good because I ain't Barbara the Builder. Mhm. Well, I don't really look and compare myself to what other people my age kinda looks like. Um, I just try to do my best and with what I have. You said nothing upsets me? I think something upsets everyone, but I feel like I think I'm more in control of how I react to anything that would normally upset people. I've learned how to react differently, I'll say that. Mhm. And that's something like manners were very, you know, much in play during the olden days. Everybody had their manners. People would say thank you, please, and they wouldn't be rude to people, to their face anyway. And if someone was rude to them, they would gracefully accept the whatever it was said, but being nice, nasty with it, or just saying um, something to neutralize the situation. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope you have a great rest of your day. You know, I feel like manners were more in play back then. But also, I also feel it's really good to express how you feel at the same time, whether you use your sense of humor or you journal about it or you tell someone about how you feel. But at the same time, uh, having manners and reacting in a certain way also saves you a lot of grief and stress as well. So just react a different way and deal with how you deal with it. You said you got a PhD in nice nasty. And it depends on the situation, I know, right? Okay. You said those handsome guys think they're the prize. Well, they are the prize to pick Misha and to Barbara the Builder. I don't know. I mean, they're not wrong. They're not the prize to everybody. Just like a lot of men who don't agree that a woman is the prize, maybe it's because they think they're the prize. And maybe they just don't belong with, two prizes don't belong together. Somebody gotta be the winner. Well, I say. How does it look when two people who are dating think they're both the prize? Look, somebody got to win. Somebody got to win the prize. Somebody got to be the prize. Somebody got to be the one who won the prize. Okay. If y'all are both walking around like the prize, then people gonna be trying to compete to win y'all, and that's usually how it goes. Y'all are walking around both looking all extra and cute. There's always somebody trying to win you over behind that one's back, behind this one's back. You know, And if you don't feel like the prize to either one of each other, y'all are gonna be listening. Like, "Ooh." So yeah, it's not gonna work out. There is so much out there. I know. There's so much out there, it sure is. Okay. You was raised by older classy women. That's a good thing. So you learned manners, you have proper manners. Like I might not have the most manners, or I might not be the most proper, but I can act, I can get by. But at the same time, I really don't feel like the lifestyle that I live um, and choose to live does not require me to be extra formal all the time. So that's a good thing. hmm hmm Anyway, Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm getting ready to go. And probably go watch some more movies or play some of these games. Go spend some time with the children. Maybe we'll play Scrabble. hmm You've learned a lot from your old videos and new ones. Thank you. Well, I hope y'all learned a lot from all the videos and have, you know, things to refer to. And, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, y'all. Y'all are gonna see some crazy stuff on these videos. Y'all watch all of them. I don't know how many videos I have already. Probably over 1,000, probably thousands. But y'all have fun watching them. Click like when you watch them. Don't forget to click like on this one too. I appreciate that. So every time y'all click like, even if it's on an older video, it still helps the video circulate so that people that need them can find them. Pick Misha and Barbara the Builder and them, they might need to find. So the more you click, the easier it is to find, the message that they may be needing. And if you share the video, hey, that'll help them even better. All right. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.